YouTube, what the cult of pleasure crap is going on? HeirofCarthage here, and you may notice this is not where we left off last time. Well, I recorded you some videos last night, which is why these are going to be late uploading by the time you see them. And the game sound didn't record. I don't know if it was my fat fingers somehow that got the sound slider on my recorder messed up, or if my son managed to get up in the computer chair and get it for me while I had left it turned on earlier. So I'm not sure. Whatever the cause was, there was no game sound, and probably wouldn't have been very interesting to watch without any game sound. So I didn't upload it. I will give you a summary of what happened. Morathi was able to push through these New World colony settlements. I then extorted the New World colonies for peace by taking 3,000 gold off of their hands in diplomacy. The lizardmen attacked the mirror pool of Topek and were soundly defeated. Basically, my black dragon and Death Hag helped take a crap all over their temple guards on the wall. The black dragon actually killed an entire unit of temple guards because they get kind of bundled up on the end of the siege tower, and it just did a breath attack and absolutely leveled all of them. Well, then Chaos turned around and attacked me, and I used a clever little trick to hide all my troops right behind the walls where their hell cannon couldn't get me. And then I used bombardments from a black arc that I recruited. You can use magical bombardments, and I used those to bombard the hell cannons and destroy them. And then Chaos died. Those are rebels that are trying to take the settlement. So I was able to defend the mirror pool twice. And then the one that's really kind of unfortunate to me, I wanted you all to see, was I played the Heartrender quest battle and was able to complete it. If you haven't seen the Heartrender quest battle, it actually wasn't anything crazy special. It was just Morathi fighting a few high elves. So I don't think you missed a ton. You'll probably see it somewhere else on YouTube. But again, apologize that you missed some of it, but that's what's going on. In terms of other things that happened with Morathi, as I leveled her up, and I went in here to the skill tree, I finished this quartermaster, which is part of the reason why you'll see my income has gone up, but also we have captured a whole bunch more slaves because of the fights with the New World colonies. And so that's kind of what I've been working on with Morathi. Next, I'm going to work on this Tenacious. There is some really cool stuff down this Tenacious tree that we want to get. I unlocked Pit of Shades for her as well. And now what we have to do is finish off the lizardmen. Hexatl here, or however you say it, has huge defenses. These other two settlements don't, so I'm going to focus on those two settlements and then finish the lizardmen. All of my new settlements over here have pretty solid defenses and will be pretty safe. In the north, I started recruiting Shades into this army. Should be a lot of fun. In fact, we're going to do it again. Or actually, I don't have the money to do it right now. We're going to get an army of Shades with dual weapons and Shades with great swords, just to have a little fun with them. Okay, so the lizardmen are trying to protect their settlements. Morathi now replenishes at idiotic speeds, like very, very fast. So it puts me in really good shape. Those Chaos guys are going to siege me again, even though they failed miserably. Skaven have been failing to take my settlements too in rebellions. Let's see.
By
There we go.
the thrill of battle awaits.
This is how you know you're getting reinforcements from the Black Art, because you can see the abilities it's going to give you here. They are really quite awesome.
Your blades, we fight.
Ah, dang. Oh, well, never mind. It's a settlement one. I was sitting there thinking, look at that black dragon.
Bind.
So, Chaos Rebels defeated. The bombardment zone for the Black Arc is huge. It's like really massive. And I'm thinking we might be able to get it close enough to help against some of these lizard settlements. Yeah, look. It brings the causeway and these other things within range. We'll move it up and be ready to help support in those battles. I think Morathi's army is plenty healed enough to go take on more lizardmen. I definitely would like her on a Dark Pegasus eventually because it'll help keep her safe. Gold Soul Steel. Let's go ahead and give her the Cold One mount. Monument of the Sun. Let's see what we can do. We want to build defenses in all of these. And we should be able to take out Macu Peaks here. I don't know what all these guys have.
Destroy them all.
It's a pretty substantial army for me just carrying bleak swords around here, to be honest. The good news is they don't have many dinosaurs. They do have Croxagores, but without big dino units to break through to my dark shards, I'm pretty sure that we can take these guys down. Though, I mean, this is nothing to turn your nose up at. This is some significant Saurus warrior. We do have the range advantage. We're gonna have to cut down 5 units of Croxagores, which again is no joke against bleak swords. So, are magic being used properly? Oh no, this is a walled settlement. Crap, I didn't mean to fight this. Junk. We'll totally lose this. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel out of here and reload. I didn't pay attention whatsoever, and should have paid attention that this was a walled settlement. Yeah, I don't think that there's... I don't know, can we win this? Can I win against the walled settlement? They didn't have a ton of good skirmishers on the wall, but their towers alone are gonna do a lot. I don't know, I may just try and win it just for fun. Let's see if we can like clear out a section of their wall here with dark shards and reapers. If we can like clear out a bunch of infantry on the wall and make room for bleak swords whilst using the... I do have Pit of Shades that could do some damage. We got Blade Wind that could do some damage, or Chill Wind. I don't know. This is going to be pretty risky, I think, but it might be fun just to see. Dark Riders. I kind of want to keep the Dark Riders over here. Hopefully we'll get them out of the Arc of Fire here.
Battle ready! Bleak swords!
Okay. Except you all don't need to move, you just open fire. Saurus warriors. 3 of you start working the gates. Yeah, see, we're gonna get up here outside of that Arc of Fire. That'll keep us safe from the towers. And then our dark shards can start pulling down enemies on the walls. Yeah, good, they're all gonna open fire. Start tearing the gates down. If we can get a good blob here after destroying the gates, we might be able to destroy it with Blade Wind. There you go. Keep doing your work, Dark Shards. Might scoot my Dark Shards up just a bit. Let's move this Bleak Sword up because it's getting shot for no reason. Slowly causing damage to the gate, but we're causing it. Dark Shards are getting some good damage done. Let's go ahead and get our Bleak Swords up and ready to help storm the gates. We want to force all the Lizardmen down here and see if we can use our magic to destroy them. Dark Shards are getting a lot of shots off, causing a lot of damage. Skink skirmishers up here are annoying. But I'd rather kill this Scar Veteran. Some of these other units up here. Keep going, Dark Shards, just let them have it. Alright, the gates are open. I didn't exactly want my units to just end up right in the middle of a big brawl here. But this giant brawl is... We need Morathi and the Dark Sorceress back out of there just a bit. Which we actually got, so that's perfect. So Morathi, Overcast Pit of Shades right here. And let's start building our Winds of Magic back up. Pit of Shades should be very damaging. Come on, give me the magic. Blade Wind. Let's pull these two up here a little closer. All right, so massive damage to the lizard men at this point. That should help our murderous prowess as well. And we have a huge ball of bleak swords trying to cut their way in with the Hydra in support. Let's keep these guys over here in reserve. Keep them over here. The units on the walls are getting damaged pretty badly. Let's keep working this infantry, because the lizard infantry is concerning to me. Alright, how long till we can Pit of Shades again? 10 seconds, we can drop another Pit of Shades. Should make a huge difference here. Let's go in here and help try and kill some Croxagores, except for Morathi. You wait just a second. How much do I need to overcast this baby? 20? Okay. Definitely still a bit of a desperate fight here. I'm trying to damage these Saurus warriors as best I can. Come on. I really want another overcast Pit of Shades, because it should yeah, and another Saurus Spears is coming up. Let's send another wave of troops in, try and help overwhelm the enemy right here. Okay, it's still a desperate fight. Come on, give me that last wind of magic. Give it to me. Come on. 20. Right here. Goodbye, lizards. So this ought to be another pretty painful blow. The lizard men? Yep. Gonna drain a lot of life out of them over here. Come on, get that power bar swinging. The lizard men still have substantial defenses up front. Now what we can do, let's actually get our Dark Sorceress out of here just a little. She's got Arcane Conduit, so we can start sucking up some more Winds of Magic. And then Morathi, let's drop this right here and try and get some more Winds of Magic started. There's a bunch of Croxagores just going crazy in here as well. Let's bring our Dark Shards up over the wall. Get some damage here. We really just need a little bit more magic to help us crank through this. How about a Doom and Darkness here? Yes! Yes! Break them all. Oh, look at that Doom and Darkness. Look at it. Look at this. I thought this was an unwinnable battle, and oh, how the tides have turned. Let's get Morathi around here behind these Saurus Spears.
Come with me.
Dealers in death.
We're gonna throw everybody in this fight now. We've got a lot of routes going. Let's make it contagious. What did they just use on me there? All right, Hydra, keep moving. Keep moving, Hydra. Hydra and the Dark Riders push forward. There's still some defenses back here on the town square.
Striking out.
Try and get some magic back here. Let's see if we can help finish this. Yes. Dark Riders, get over here. Let's see if we can finish off some more of these units up front here. This fight's not over yet. I think we have a pretty solid advantage, but a lot of the lizard men are going to be regrouping, and they've still got their Slan Mage back here. You all get over here into the back of these Saurus warriors, and we got to destroy them. Except stay on these Croxagores and other units too. And then let's get our Hydra over here to still run point. He's got breath attacks left. Morathi's still safe. Most of our units are still safe. There's just a few units still holding out here at the gates. We've got to convince them to rout. We've got 7 Winds of Magic, and we might be able to summon up some more Get ourselves a Pit of Shades over here. It won't be an overcast. Actually, Doom and Darkness would probably be more useful. I need 14 for an overcast. Alright, Morathi. Let's do this. Let's pick a Dark Shard unit. There we go. Come on. Give me some Doom and Darkness. Give me some Doom and Darkness.
Bleak swords.
I don't know if it's gonna work. Yeah, the original Doom and... I need an overcast Doom and Darkness for it to actually be of value. Oh crap, there's more Saurus warriors over here.
Indeed. At once. All for Macu.
I don't think we're gonna get up to the level that we need. So let's just try it on this one unit of Saurus warriors that hit us over here.
Fury.
Carnage awaits.
So that's probably about the best we're gonna get out of this. Let's see if we can convince these Saurus warriors to
Death is coming.
flee the battlefield rather than stand and fight. Get over here and give some help.
No survivors.
There's one unit of Croxagors here. Let's help.
Kill.
We've almost got this Saurus warrior routed. It's surrounded. This ended up being a crazy fight.
Riders.
Let's surround these lizardmen over here.
Bleak
We'll
swords.
send a few more units in, but let's send some Bleak Swords around. That Hydra is just really throwing his weight around. Let's get him out here and see if he can do a breath attack.
Make them bleed.
All right, push on in.
Slaughter them.
Push. Look out, Bleak Swords. Hydra's gonna drop a breath attack over here. Where are you going, Hydra? Right here. Drop a breath attack in there. Come on, do it.
Dark shards.
Okay, Morathi's helping kind of mop up a few regrouped enemies over here. Let's get over here and help.
Seeking carnage.
Okay, we get a good breath attack. Surround the Croxagors. Wow, what a fight.
Morathi.
This ended up being fun. I'm glad I played this.
Sorceress.
It's still giving the Lizardmen a really good chance. It's probably because their Slan is alive. But if we can just rout these Croxagors and push on through to the town center, Croxagors are going to lose their leadership.
Eager for battle.
Terrified. They have Foz protection, though, which is helping them a lot. Push on through, take those guys out. Morathi, over here.
Morathi moves.
Dark shards.
Keep pushing. I know I'm kind of blobbed up, but the enemy doesn't really have a way to punish me for blobbing up right now, I don't think. Let's get our, see if we can get our Hydra out of here again. We've actually got 6 winds of magic. I want to get out of here so we can do a breath attack with these Saurus spears that are rampaging or pinning me down.
Dark shards.
Come on, everybody over here. Come on, over here, over here. There's a bunch of chameleon skinks and skink cohort with javelin over here. Let's bring up the Hydra and maybe see if we can start doing some work on the Slan Priest.
Forward.
Woo. Taking a lot of damage there, actually, from those skirmishers. Got some good damage done there. Get into these skirmishers. They're killing you.
Dark riders.
The rampaging Croxagors over here are definitely causing me some trouble. Alright, Morathi, you guys get on there.
Everything.
Bleak Swords, chase these guys out.
Dark shards.
Actually, Dark Sarge, you chase those guys out. Bleak Swords, come over here and help. If we wrap the Slan Mage, it's going to be game over.
Morathi. Nagaroth's fury.
There it is, folks. A hard-fought victory with some insane clutch magic, like the Pit of Shades and the Blade Wind, Doom and Darkness. Able to use it because we got the AI to have to fight us in choke points, so we're able to use our magic to pretty extensive effect. I'm not sure it counted all the kills for Morathi because I know she had to have gotten a lot more damage than that done. That Hydra, though, man, he just sat there and freaking chewed everybody's
I am
face off the whole battle. We didn't
victorious.
lose a single unit. I am pretty pleased with that outcome. Look at all the slaves we'll pick up too.
Ambition
I've gotten a
rises.
ton of slaves off of the enemies here, and it's driving my
I
economy
watch from the
There's
shadows.
up through the roof, which is kind of how the Dark Elf economy works when you get it set up like that. We're gonna go down this tenacious line, like I said, because this starts giving me even more loot and battle captives, but then over here I can get a ward save for all the units in my army, even more sick replenishment rate, magic item drop chances, even more upkeep reduction for my army. Like, it's ridiculously good. So we're gonna take every last bit of it. So Morathi there with a huge victory. I need to get her some elite units.
Crumbling.
And trying to see where. I need to remind myself where we're going to actually get the elite units from. Get off my screen. So Blackguard, Cold One Dread Knights, Cold One Chariot. They all come from this chain here, so we got to have a level 4 settlement. And then the Harganeth Executioners come from the House of Assassins, so good to know. We don't need this here. We can't build defenses yet. There are some trade goods that we can have here, so let's go ahead and do that. So Shrine of Sotek is the last settlement we need here, and it's probably owned by Skaven. So we'll probably want to take care of that, but first,
Hag
focus on the
sorceress
lizards
of bronze.
is going to be our main goal. Ooh, a Cauldron of Blood for the Death Hag. That'll be fun. We now have some money, so we can get some more shades into this army. I'm gonna disband these. Loyalty's still good for this guy. And I'm gonna keep the Dread Spears. I think they could be useful. Let's get a couple shades with great swords.
Such slaughter awaits.
Yeah, there we go. So we'll have 2 shades with dual weapons, 2 with great swords. I'll keep the Black Ark Corsairs for now. So this shade army will kind of be getting a good start. I've got this the arc out here still waiting. I'm gonna bring it up just a little bit closer so we can use its bombardments at the causeway. We couldn't quite get its help at the Macu peaks. Let's go in here because I actually have some research. Let's go ahead and do this upgrade here while we have the money. And I think we can end the turn now.
Speak quickly or die.
Yeah, Mazdamundi's gonna want peace. They have been thoroughly defeated over the last several turns. So I'm gonna take the causeway back from them. Macu Peaks is gonna need to defend itself soon. Probably because of rebellions. I've been looting everything while I take it because it gives me more slaves, but it also leads to rebellion. But if you can get the right stuff built up quick enough in terms of defenses, you're all right. Loyalty and public order for all provinces. Let's start working on that. Consumed by rivalry.
Is it time?
The people grow restless.
We need some growth here. Because you're going to have growth penalties because the climate's not ideal here.
Sorceress.
Tell you what we could do though.
The mother.
This place is going to rebel anyway. We might as well just push to Chotek's Causeway.
For the Druki.
Because then we'll get
For
better replenishment
glory
in this
to the vengeful slaughter.
settlement up here.
The hag sorceress ascends.
We'll get replenishment from looting and occupying, and we should get better replenishment because it's a...
Hag
Yeah,
sorceress.
there we go. See? That'll get us replenished faster. This place will rebel, but we'll be
I
nearby,
am the first
and we can
sorceress.
stop it. We can now finally repair these buildings over here that I hadn't been touching. And we are well within bombardment range of Hexodal here. I'm going to push up.
Anchors away.
Yeah, so we have our bombardment to help take these guys out, but we really don't want to fight these guys in the settlement. And keep in mind, these are just bleak swords. So like Stegodons, yeah, not going to be easy to stop. Carnosaur, yeah. So Bleak Swords and Dark Riders, not going to be the best for pulling down that kind of power. So their army there is definitely a bit of a concern to me still. Oh, I forgot. I did this revered name of power with this guy, and he took on a name. It was pretty cool, actually. So when you go through that, he takes on a special name. So he's now Curl the Grey Vanquisher. And that name basically gives him ridiculous buffs. Like, it gives him 30 more armor on his shades, which is just going to make him awesome. And it gave him extra melee attack, too. So this guy's army is going to be really, really good for shades. It's going to be freaking awesome. Like, really good. And I was going to look here and see... Yeah, see Shades and Dark Riders. So charge bonus, melee defense for Shade. Yeah, so we can use this to buff up Shades even further. Harpies, War Hydra, yeah. Okay, so we want this one, Raid Leader, right here. We'll continue to buff up the Shades in this army and hopefully get them up to ridiculous levels. I want like an all Shade army to just
Phoenix Queen.
Absolutely crap on all my enemies. Okay, let's head over here. I'm just about out of time for this episode. It's gonna be a little bit shorter because I was busy. We can issue this public order. Let's take a look at buildings. I don't have a ton of money, but Iron Peaks. Waiting for a surplus point to get to level 5 up here. Could build that, or we could go to the Black Coast. Let's go ahead and build up defenses on the coast. I need to decide what to do with this army once I get it set up the way I want it. I think I'm going to replace these Blackheart Corsairs with just more Shades. Because why not? Let's replace the Blackheart Corsairs with more Shades. Shades with dual weapons. There we go. End the turn. Look at that. Mazdamundi's gonna run over to Swamp Town. Try and take me out here. Honestly, he doesn't have a ton of infantry, and I've got 4 Dark Shards. I don't know that we can win it, but we can certainly try and give him trouble. If I can just get a good position, I can defend momentarily and let my Dark Shards do some work. We could cause a lot of damage. We certainly don't want to be fighting... Ooh, look at this. Reinforcements coming in behind me, so we can at least wreck some of his reinforcements. I kind of want the Dread Spears up front, because they're anti-large. Let's put our general in behind. Dread Spears, put these guys on the flank. Yeah, like I said, I don't know that we can win this, but whatever damage we can cause should be worth it. Okay. Scoot up a little. Ooh, Croxigors. Pin those guys down because they're going to wreck my infantry on the charge. Stay away from those Saurus. There we go. Start taking down Saurus. And get over here. There we go. Help against the Croxigors because we're going to need it. You all swing around. Let's start getting some of these units around. You all come over here. You all get on this flank. Swing all the way over here and get in behind these Croxigors. We just got a rout. Spears stay on those guys. You all outflank here. Get in here and help. Actually kind of worried that our Dark Shards will just cause more damage to me than they will my enemy at this point. We've got this Saurus Scar Veteran completely surrounded. Let's see if we can get some work done on these Croxigors. Cavalry, just get out of there. I might need you later. Dread Spears, you hold the line. I'm going to try and get a flank shot on these Croxigors. We got to take these guys down. Get in here and just put some extra paint on that Saurus Old Blood. Alright, we should be able to melt the Croxagores, but we don't want to do too much damage to our own units like we are. Get off the field, Croxagores. Get off the field. Okay, there we go. No more friendly fire. Everybody on this Saurus Scar Veteran. So we mopped up the reinforcements, so that gets rid of a couple of Saurus warriors. Croxagore, Scar Veteran. Take that, and it also gets us started on Murderous Prowess, which we would need if we actually did want to win this. We're going to have to keep an eye out of units coming out of there. The Scar Veteran's like, he's broken, but he's almost coming back just from... Okay, we got to reform the lines. Reform. Okay, the 2 cavalry, you stay on the Scar Veteran. Dark Shards, get out of there. Dread Spears to the flanks. Everybody's reforming. The Scar Veteran should stay routed. We're not doing any real damage. Oh my gosh. Horned one's inbound. Into the horned one. Into the horned one. Okay, we got Dread Spears to help out with the horned ones, but they came straight into my lines. Look at this. The Scar Veteran's regaining his leadership despite being chased. I can't lay off of him for even a second. And he may come back from routing regardless. Alright, Dark Shards, I need you to get your job done over here. Now we're in a desperate fight over here. Those cavalry running around are kind of blocking up my Dark Shards from being able to be more effective. Come on. This is ridiculous. This guy's healing back here at the same time, too. I can't let my cavalry lay off of him for even a second. And my Dark Shards are not being effective because they're blobbed up. Spread out. Get in here and help. Alright, I gotta get my Dark Shards unblobbed. I think we've finally got that here. Start firing. Fire, fire, fire. Fire at the ones that are shooting you first. Okay, now Dark Shards get a crossfire going this way. We're holding on the infantry fight. It's not pretty, but we're holding. Murderous Prowess is building. We're killing a bunch of skirmishers. They've got cavalry free. This is not good. That Scar Veteran just won't be a good boy and die. Get in there and stop that cavalry. Alright, Murderous Prowess kicks. We're gonna need that. We've got to kill these skirmishers because they're killing our Dark Shards. We need to kill their Lord too, but all in good time. Let's get rid of these chameleon skirmishers. Get off the battlefield, you freaking Scar Veteran. I need my cavalry. Alright, their skirmishers are getting pulled down. Infantry fight is holding. They have a temple guard in here that is not ideal for us. Still only broken on the Saurus Scar Veteran, or the Saurus Old Blood. Oh my gosh. Those cavalry. Nope, the cavalry didn't come after me. Good, good. Alright, we've taken out more skirmishers. Dark Shards start focusing on their Lord. Cavalry should be free to come after skirmishers now. Alright, good. Their Slan Mage is getting pulled apart. And I'm going to bring this cavalry over here and start chasing off skink skirmishers. You better go all the way off the battlefield, buddy. Alright, their Slan Mage is about to die. If he dies, I think we can do this. Keep the pressure on Dark Shards. Okay, forget the stupid skinks. Because they're just going to run away from us and cause a bunch of damage. Oh, crap. The skink cohort's going to get into me. Alright, Slan Mage is dead. Alright. Rear charge. Oh, crap. We got broken over here. So despite killing the Slan Mage, we're in rough shape. Crap. Yeah, they got Saurus warriors that broke through me over here. We're in trouble. We're in serious trouble. And then our cavalry just shattered against the back of these guys, so we're going to lose. That's frustrating. feel like these guys got really outplayed. It's just their infantry saved their butt here because they were so much better.
Cold-blooded killers.
Crap, that's annoying.
Battle ready. Nagara.
Yeah, they're gonna kill us, just overwhelming us by numbers here, but
Battle ready.
Mazdamundi got killed. We caused intense damage to him, so at least we made him pay for it.
Dark elves.
I'll get back in the fight.
To destruction.
Yeah, we're not really gonna be able to stop this at this point. Those skink chiefs. Well, that's frustrating. It was a great fight. I thought we had a chance, but their infantry just overwhelmed me, unsurprisingly. Temple Guard and Saurus are more than a match for garrisoned bleak swords, so I'm kind of surprised. I guess we got as much done as we did. They're going to get away with a ton of their units, because some of them didn't really get beat up all that bad. But they did lose Mazdamundi. The Scar veterans, or this old blood's going to get away. That's irritating. Yeah, they got away with way more units there than it kind of feels like they deserve, but they did win, so I guess when you win, sometimes you get a little bit back. It was still a fun battle, regardless. Yeah, I'm worried about that garrison army at Hexatl because the garrison army can, non-aggression, I don't care what you all want. Just leave me alone. The garrison army with all those dinosaurs, they can tear through my bleak swords in moments and get to my skirmishers, which means that my army will lose. So it's a dangerous situation to say the least. So shades with dual weapons. Let's delete these guys. And let's get one more shade with great swords. One more with dual weapons. This army will just be an absolute nightmare for people at this point because it'll be really good in melee, but also really good at range. And we're still short one unit too. So that give us 3 great swords. Let's get 4 great swords and 4 with dual weapons. So that'd be 4 with dual weapons, 3 great swords, shade with great sword. There we go. So that army will be up to full strength.
I am the first sorceress.
Yeah, if they swing these reinforcements back, even with this better army that I have great doubts about whether we could defeat the garrison army of Hexatl.
I am the first sorceress.
But these guys got beat up pretty badly. Actually, let's not repair Swamp Town because it'll probably tempt them back to attack us. But they got beat up badly going after even a small settlement. So I think what we're going to do is we'll move up over here. We do get bombardments. Macu Peaks is going to get overrun by rebels.
Morathi. You will march.
Because that's really their only settlement left is this last one. We need to siege it, but before we can siege it, we have to defeat this lizard army right there. Once we defeat that lizard army, then we can siege it successfully. But yeah, its garrison is significant. Nothing that we can turn our nose up at. Let's end one more turn. I think we're pretty much done for this episode.
I'm disinclined to listen, but I must.
The wizard men are going to keep begging us for peace. Yeah, you're dead. I don't know how else to tell you the story. Skaven rebellion at the Macu Peaks.
Sweet rebellion is coming.
The mother.
Yeah, these guys are grouping up here. I've got no way to really force them out.
Sorceress of
and they're going to be able to start getting more troops. So
I am the first sorceress.
That's a lot of temple guards, folks. So that's 5 Temple Guard, plus this one, plus these units, plus these Skink Priests, plus the Saurus, who's already completely healed. Or no, here's the one that's healing, so they'll be healed. I just don't have the right troops for this fight.
The people grow restless.
I mean, the right troops would be more advanced cavalry and that kind of stuff. And we just don't have it.
Time of Naga.
Mother of the Druki.
So my Dark Shards can only kill so much. And my front line's going to fall apart over time. We do have magic, which can do quite a bit of damage. It could do a lot more damage if I could get these guys to fight in a bottleneck. But going up against a tier 5 city, yeah, the towers are going to rip us a new one.
Yes.
So this is an interesting situation. Like, I don't really feel like there's much I can do against the lizards when they have multiple forces there.
Right.
So I'm going to leave them alone. Yes, they're going to rebuild, but it's kind of the only option I have. We'll defend Macu Peaks, and we'll try and get it set up for success. And we'll just have to, we're going to have to separate the lizardmen from their defenses. I mean, that's really the only way we're going to find success here, is they have to be separated from their defenses. And we can do that. It's just going to take patience, because we're going to actually have to let them rebuild armies and start to pick them off one by one. If you guys have ideas, I'll be watching, in case you come up with something that I feel like I really like. I'll keep an eye out for it, but otherwise, I don't really feel like we have a whole lot of options here at the moment. Because it's unrealistic
not to destroy you.
for me to think that I can win that kind of fight with weak swords, no matter how upgraded they are. Yeah, so the lizards are going to lash out at my settlement garrison here. Might actually be able to beat them. I'll fight it real quick and try and beat them. As long as we don't let the Kroxigors charge our weak swords, we should be able to win this. Oh, and we get support from the Black Ark as well. Yeah, we should definitely be able to win it.
Dread spears.
I'm going to put my Dread Spears in a fairly blocky formation so that they're good and braced.
Bleak swords. Dark shards.
I'm going to keep my Dark Shards behind the lines, because we can't afford to get caught. This will give my cooldown time. Do not fire at will. I will tell you your target. Alright, good. We're going to get our bombardments ready. We can use it on their infantry during the fight, which means that really if we can mow down the Kroxigors...
Cold-blooded killers. We are ready.
Okay, prepare to mow down Kroxigors in 3, 2, 1.
Kill them.
You guys really can't kill those Kroxigors fast enough, I must insist. Good damage. Good damage. Keep it up. Damage those Kroxigors. More. Shoot the Kroxigors, please. There we go. That should help deal with them. Target the other Kroxigor.
Dark shards.
Actually fall back just a bit, and then we'll target the other. Oh, that other Kroxigor just, of course, goes straight into my swordsman. Happens to be my general as well. But this bodes well for us here. Let's get all those bombardments set up. Yes! Good stuff. Alright, the bombardments will be ready again in 40 seconds. We gotta take out these Kroxigors, and then we'll try and get our Dark Shards in a position to hit their infantry in the back. That should be Kroxigors down for the most part. Alright, we got some rampaging Kroxigors regrouping over here. Take them down. So we're not out of this yet, but with our bombardments coming back online soon, we should be in good shape. Those Kroxigors are going to get a nice rear charge over here, but they're being defeated as well. Take them down. Kill those Kroxigors. Bombardments. bombardments over there. Croxagor's down. Scar veteran. Target him. Okay, the infantry over here is dying. And the Scar veteran's getting wrecked. Start to run away. Let's draw him out.
Bleak swords. Dark shards. Moving out.
You run.
Dark shards.
You run.
Great spears. Cold-blooded
Okay.
killers.
I'm gonna bring my dread spears out.
Slay them.
Did it. We won.
We are ready.
Let's kill this Scar veteran.
Rookie. Bleak swords. With pleasure. Merciless warriors. Finish them.
Alright, that Scar veteran's almost dead.
On to slaughter.
Let's actually get our infantry out of the way and just let our Dark Shards do this work.
Dark shards. Kill. Death is coming. Dark.
See if we can mow down these last couple Croxagors real quick. Come on, get those shots. Yes, yes. Kill those Croxagors. Kill the Croxagors. There's only one left. I insist that you shoot him.
Dark shards. Onward.
Okay, we killed the Croxagors.
Cold-blooded
Now we should
killers.
just need to kill the
Massacre them.
Scar veteran. Actually, there's one Croxagor left over here.
With pleasure. Death is coming.
Alright, Scar veteran should be dying shortly. Kill the Scar veteran.
Give them to Cain. On to slaughter.
Come on, kill that Scar veteran.
The merciless host.
Get up here.
Advance, Druki. Dark
You all
shards.
shoot down that Croxagor. And I'll try and get these Dark Shards in for another shot.
Onward.
Alright, that Croxagor should drop. There he goes.
Blood will
Take you a
flow.
shot.
Carnage
See if we can
away.
finish this Scar veteran, or Saurus
Destruction
Old Blood. I get the two confused. They're basically the same thing, though. Oh, come on.
Dark shards. Nagarothi.
Get over here. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Let's see if we can time it right. Ah, we timed it all kinds of wrong. Yeah, we were too slow on everything.
Dealers in.
That sucks.
Moving out.
They're almost to the edge of the map. I'll try and get my guys in range. This Saurus Old Blood is just barely hanging on to life. He's probably going to get away. Yeah, because my guys are too tired to catch up to him quickly. And I mistimed those bombardments, or else we might have been able to kill him with it. But regardless, that's all the time I'm going to have for this episode. Do hope you all enjoyed it. Sorry that I screwed up what should have been the next episode. But my bad, folks. My bad. I'll try and do better. So, Exodo will probably continue to try and go after Chotek's Causeway. That's fine. It's a nothing burger settlement. It doesn't matter. If they attack it, it's just stalling and giving me a chance to get Morathi back to murder their army and then get Hexodal sieged. Now, what's crazy, though, is the armies that these guys still have when clearly they have no economy left. None. I've destroyed their entire civilization. And they're still able to field armies with the one settlement.
The Dark Host. I am the first sorceress.
Back into the peaks, bleed off a little bit of this public order problem. It's only 2 turns till we get another surplus point, which will be handy. If we upgrade here, and then we could trade this out for defenses on the next turn. Anyway, like I said, hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next episode.
Is it time?
Right after this. Right after this. Check this out. Watch this. Absolute devotion. Boom! Just sent up our income by a lot. So we can definitely afford elite units in this army now. And then the economy is looking good for us at the moment, looking quite good. A little bit of negative public order up here. It's probably because of the huge amount of slaves that we have in that province. Yeah. Effective slaves, so Iron Peaks is feeling a -5 here because they have so many slaves there. But it's driving a huge amount of income, so it's worth it. We should be able to keep this place defended in the end, especially if we put defenses here. Hag Hall will be defensible, so I think we're in good shape here for the most part. I'll see you on the next episode.